So if you've got a 2003 or 2004 Infiniti Q45 or M45, but we're going to talk about the M45 specifically, and you're trying to replace your fuel pump or your amplifier, come to the trunk, remove your mat if you still have one. I'm lucky that mine came with this, whatever, this one is an extra one. You got this one a standard. So I'll remove both of these. Then down here you've got this. This is your spare wheel cover, you know. Made in cars, nice. This was really nice. You could make this out of, you could get this out of a harder, make this out of a harder plywood if you wanted to. I know it was pushing down at it, it was bumping on this point right here, so you could unscrew it, make it higher if you want to. Then we've got foam, and the reason I'm actually back here today is because of this work right here. Whoever bought the car from, or maybe the person before him, had cut out this for the amplifier, and then also cut there to gain access to the to the factory amplifier and subwoofer. So I had to get rid of that. So remove these. As you can see, there's some overlap over here. This is what we're trying to get to. There's some overlap over here and here, right? So what's that? Was my neighbor. I can't remember where it was. I was talking about overlap. So check that out. Since you're trying to get that trim piece over there, pull that back. Look at that, right? So remove these two foam pieces. Then you've got that. And now here, you've got 6 clips. There's fasteners. That's what you're trying to remove, right? And typically these ones are pushed in. So in, come in with your tool, whatever it is, pry up on the centerpiece, basically push it out like that. Then you pull the outer piece out, right? And when you push it in, it expands the inner piece. There you go. So you've got 6 of those, right? 1, 2, 3. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, right up there. And once you remove those, well, you obviously need to remove this foam piece over here as well for your jack. Pull this here, this way. Pull it towards you. Same thing on this end. It's catching something. There you go. Okay. And this is one piece with the top piece over here. You know, the one that I had, the guys that cut it over there along that line, but it's supposed to go on piece. Then you've got 4 fasteners over here, so you pull this part backwards. All right, so here you go. This is your part, and for whatever reason, this one here is broken. But you know, you've got, as I said, you've got 4 of these, and they go into these spaces over here, right? So that's where you slot those in. This one's got a slot over here. I guess there's a different kind of trim piece that goes here, but obviously not here. This one's got 4. I see 5 spots. Okay, so if you want to remove the whole thing, I mean, depending on what you're dealing with, if it's just the amplifier, sort of accessible over there. But the fuel pump, as you can see, it's over there. So just pull this thing out. Pull it as far as you need to. But then here we go. As you can see, there is your fuel pump. That is for 2003 Infiniti M45. The 2004 M45 should be the same. I really have no reason to tinker with this. My pump is working fine. But the principle is the same in that you have 6 of these 10mm wrench socket, whatever you got. Remove those. You have quick connect hoses over here, as well as here. I'm not sure if this is a fuel return or if it's just a vent vapor thing. But you know, those are 2 pressure lines for fuel. Then you've got these 2 like vapor vent lines. Feed to the filler neck over here. and this over here goes to the fuel door right here. Okay, and if you check in there, I don't know if that shows, there's got to be a way to manually release the door in case, you know, your battery's dead. And I bet what you do is attack it from here, from this panel, remove this panel over here, which I'll just bend it out of the way. Then here, somewhere back here, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to pull at the door. Okay, so look at this pump. Oh, sorry, look at the opening mechanism right here. Wow, it's pretty high up there. There you go. So this guy right here. So I'm gonna get at this with my hand and basically do what this right here is the electrical plug, electrical harness, and what that does is pull this plunger. So I'm gonna go ahead and manually do what that plunger does. Okay, did you hear that? There you go, the door is open. And let me reach in again. So see that plunger right here that holds the door, locks the door, pull it. There you go. That's what I'm doing with my hand in there. So yeah, killed 2-3 birds with one stone over here in this video. So how to access the fuel pump, how to, if you were to replace the fuel, the filler neck, here you go. Those are blue. I'm guessing those are Loctite in there, or you know, have Loctite on them. That's what it takes to replace that. What else are you gonna need to do over here? Not sure, but yeah, there you go. Shouldn't be too hard to do this job once you have access to those parts. Okay, as usual, good luck, all the best, and well, if you were in the unfortunate position that you needed to replace your fuel tank, as you can see, you've got these metal straps over here, rubber lined metal straps. That's rubber, right? Just use those, and those are what, 17mm maybe, right? 2 of those. This thing can bend out of the way. You probably need to attack it from the other side, but thing is, this is a firewall. The way they made the rear wheel drive Nissan vehicles up to this generation, M45 and, you know, similar model Q45, is that the fuel pump and tank was seated behind the rear seat, so there's no way to go in there. And it's one of those cars, you get a subwoofer back here, good luck getting to hear it inside. It's pretty well sealed or insulated. All right, good luck.